Welcome to another episode of the Gary Real Estate Show. Thanks again for tuning in. This is another fun-filled, action-packed episode. However, looking at stats is not that fun, nor is it action-packed. So I'm going to add a little bit more flavor to this show, and we're going to look at the emotional side of real estate as well as the numbers, which keep me excited. Stay tuned. So it's been 241 days since the initial lockdown. How are you feeling? I know people go up, people go down, similar to the real estate market. Some days you feel great, some days you're just really, really tired of the pandemic. Despite the show being a little boring, we're still going to look at the numbers because, that's what real estate is. It is numbers and emotion. Numbers and emotion. That's probably why I like it. So we look at the Market Watch by the numbers. We're going to look at three factors: total residential transactions, total new listings, and average selling price. Market Watch by the numbers with emotion. Stay tuned. When we look at total residential transactions, they've been up by 25%. That's a huge number versus October 2019. So that's a good jump. It shows that the market is strong, healthy, and a lot of people are moving. Where they're moving to, I don't know. Most likely out of the city because the city's not the same since the pandemic. Total new listings are up by 36%. So basically, there's 36% more listings this October than there were in October 2019. And finally, we take a little microscopic look at the average selling price. So the average selling price is up by 13.7% from October 2019. Someday I'll say the average selling price is down, but not this day. The average price is up again. It's up by 0.3 from September, and it's up by 13% from last year. It is clear that the high demand for housing will continue. That's it for the numbers, but we do have a special guest, kind of like my inner self, my inner child, just to share the emotional side of real estate with you. Stay tuned. Thank you, Gary. Most of emotional decisions come from the inner child. I'll help you leave the inner child out of the transaction and apply logic to help you make the best choice for you and your family. So leave the kid out of the deal. Back to you, Gary. In closing, I just wanted to touch on the emotional side of real estate because everyone does look at the numbers. Everybody does look for logic in our business. However, it's hard to make a logical decision based on emotion. So when you factor in residential real estate, a lot of it is the stainless steel, the backyard, maybe that great neighbor that just sways you to a neighborhood or a community. So there's so much emotion tied into residential transactions. The logic sometimes kind of goes out the window. So you'll see a house that sells for $100K more just because of the paint job. Stay tuned and stay safe out there. Bye for now.